A mummy buried for 3,000 years was discovered by chance, concealing secrets powerful enough to overturn everything we know about history. In life, she was known as Amenet, a princess of ancient Egypt. When the pharaoh had no son, she was the sole heir to the throne. Raised from childhood to be an iron-fisted ruler, she believed she had everything under control, simply waiting for her father's death to claim her birthright. But fate had other plans. The aging pharaoh fathered a son with a servant girl and declared the boy would inherit the throne. The princess's dream of becoming queen shattered instantly, fury and resentment burning in her heart. One dark night she offered blood as sacrifice and summoned Set, the god of death, striking a bargain. She would risk everything in exchange for dark power. The death god granted her a dagger, embedded with a blood-red gem, the soul devourer blade. The moment she gripped the dagger, mysterious runes crawled across her body. She gained immortality and the power to control death itself, her eyes transforming into an eerie amber. She stormed the palace and murdered her father and her infant brother. According to the pact, she needed to choose an adult male as a vessel, pierce his chest with the dagger to make him the physical puppet of the death god, then rule the world alongside Set. But just before she could complete the final ritual, the pharaoh's royal guards arrived, suppressing her powers with mercury-tipped darts and subduing her. Unable to kill her due to her immortality, the guards turned her into a living mummy, sealed her in a sarcophagus, denying her peace for all eternity. They exiled her far from Egypt, burying her deep underground to suffer punishment in eternal darkness. As for the ruby on her dagger, it was carried by a crusader leader to underground crypts in England in 1127 AD. My name's Nick, Army Reconnaissance. During missions, I'd sometimes pocket artifacts and flip them on the black market for extra cash. This time in Iraq, I'd swiped an ancient tomb map from an archaeologist named Jenny. Turned out the location was a rebel stronghold. My partner Vale and I not only didn't find the tomb, we triggered a massive firefight and got pinned down by insurgents. We called for backup and quickly got military support. Military shells rained down, accidentally blasting open an underground tomb buried for millennia, with massive ancient Egyptian statues standing before its entrance. We immediately reported it to command, and the site was sealed off. Jenny rushed over and asked the colonel for permission to explore the tomb. He gave us 2 hours, and assigned Vale and me to go down with her. Officially for protection, really for supervision, we rappelled down into the tomb on ropes. The space inside was staggeringly huge. Walls covered in ancient text, mercury dripping everywhere, all of it pooling toward the center of the burial chamber. Jenny explained that mercury was used in ancient Egypt to suppress evil spirits. This wasn't an ordinary tomb, it was a prison. We switched on high-powered floodlights and pushed deeper, discovering a pit filled with mercury,